Today, we're taking on the Laundry Pod Challenge.
We win.
Today on the show. They really do that.
Yeah, they really do that. Yeah, amazing. Happy Thursday.
Good morning, Scallywags. Today we are just going to call this an open letter to today's youth.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Please.
Stop it.
Okay, when we
Stop
were
it.
young, we did some stupid things.
But we didn't try to kill ourselves.
Nor did we eat things that could kill us.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I meant by that.
I mean, you know, they got people want to surfing on cars.
Yeah.
And
So today we are going to explore the Tide Pod Challenge. Those were not Tide Pods. They were just laundry pods, so we just called it the Laundry Pod Challenge.
But hey, it's the same thing.
Well, same thing. You knew where we were going with it. And but today we're going to be looking at some internet challenges and things that have kind of started simple enough, but have progressed over the years into more and more dangerous things that now we've just reached a point where people are just doing things conserving oxygen for the rest of us, as I've become known to say.
We've always we have a saying on W3 that, you know, he has a great saying on W3.
Yeah. And if you wish to do something that's going to kill you, by all means, go ahead. That's more oxygen for the rest of us.
It's a great way to look at certain things. I want to know why everybody thinks they need their 15 minutes of fame. This is all it comes down to. I've got an Instagram.
Says the guy with a YouTube show.
Well, again, but we're not going out there and doing.
We're not intentionally trying to go viral here.
Yeah. You know, we would like to have 15 minutes of fame, but we're not going to do bodily harm to ourselves in order to get that 15 minutes of fame.
4th of July exclusive.
Maybe after this, you can drag me behind my truck as I lay against the road. Oh, never mind.
Sure. Yeah, well, we'll get to the truly stupid stuff. Now, I mean, these things started off simple enough. You know, back in the early 2000s, there were things like the Banana Peel Challenge, where people were basically doing YouTube videos to see if you would genuinely slip on a banana peel. And guess what? You will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's slick.
Yeah, nobody died from that one that we've been able to find. But I mean, a couple people, not knocked their head pretty good. But that's about.
You're still gonna wake up the next morning and be like, I did something stupid.
Yeah, pretty much. And then then we move into things like the cinnamon challenge, which I will admit I have done the cinnamon challenge, and I succeeded, by the way. So yeah.
I may have to put him to that test. 15 minutes.
First time, failed. Second time, figured out the trick to it, which I'm not going to tell you what the trick to it is because then you might go and try it. So don't try it at home. It's stupid.
Yes.
You can do a lot of damage to your lungs and to your body by doing it, and you will probably throw up. Probably.
In this of cinnamon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's where actually a lot of the damage comes into it is whenever you basically, it does not matter how much spit you put into your mouth. The second you put that cinnamon in, all of that will dry out immediately.
And it's gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then your first instinct is to gasp for air. So you are inhaling the cinnamon. That cinnamon is then getting into your lungs and doing some pretty nasty things. And then you will cough it out and it goes through your nose.
And if you didn't know,
throw up because you choke on it and everything else.
Cinnamon is a powder that you can put on things, but it's actually bark from a tree.
Yeah.
So it's very fibrous on a microscopic level. And it does burn.
Oh my
it's
God,
a very it's a spice for a reason.
But over the last few years, we've kind of escalated things because it's only going to get bigger and worse.
15 minutes of fame.
Yeah. So we move into things like the like the Kylie lip challenge, things like that where you can not only will do you run the risk of it breaking, you can actually pop blood vessels. A number of things, which still on a small scale, but we are going to build this thing and show you how things progressively get worse until we come to what are 2 or 3 of the bigger challenges nowadays. And wow, this was not supposed to be today's episode.
No, but
we were going to do something completely different, but it was a conversation on the way here to shoot today that made us change this. So,
we started out with the Kyle Jenner lip challenge. Okay. Again, like you said.
Kylie, not Kyle Jenner.
Kylie. Sorry. Different challenge there.
We don't follow the Kardashians. I'm sorry, we're not keeping up with the Kardashians.
You go from that to the condom challenge, where it's a full condom, like a water balloon, and they drop it over somebody's head. It's funny, but it can lead to asphyxiation, can lead to stuff getting in your eyes. It can lead to lacerations, or worse yet, a concussion if it doesn't break. Just,
Still pretty simple, because, I mean, 9 out of 10 times it's going to break.
It's
But, I
gonna
mean, then
break.
you move into things like, say, the duct tape challenge, for example.
right?
And that's pretty much just where you wrap somebody completely up in duct tape and watch them, laugh in hilarity as they try to break
They
free.
struggle and do anything.
Now, to the best of my my digging here, no one has died from this, but there was a guy that came pretty close because he, struggling to get out, he tripped and fell and hit his head on a windowsill and actually started having an aneurysm. And the only reason he survived is because while freaking out, his friends happened to roll him over, and that is literally the only reason he survived.
Yep.
A dumb luck thing.
Yeah, I've seen people duct tape to poles, to walls, to cars, and you just sit there and you struggle. Most you're going to pull something. It's not going to feel good for a couple days, but no, it's there's no need to mummify somebody. Then we're going to jump to the car surfing challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember back? Teen Wolf.
I will admit I've done this.
Teen Wolf was the first time I saw car surfing.
Mm-hmm.
But now apparently it's a big thing for the kids to do. Common sense has not settled in with teens. The challenge is, roofs, bumpers, hoods. Look, guys, we show some of this stuff on Worst Week Wednesday. Not going to sit here and lie
And if
to you.
you've watched the last 3 weeks, then that,
Exactly.
that would fit right
That would
in
fit
there with
right
it.
in there with it.
You're just being stupid.
But, here's the deal. You're a moving car. You fall off. The ground does not give way. Your body gives way. So, bruises, bumps, lacerations, concussions, fractures, death, most likely.
Cleansing of the gene pool, whatever. Oh, man. But now we're getting into things like, some of the more extreme stuff. There's a challenge that's called the eyeballing challenge, and that's where you take a shot, like an alcohol shot, but you don't drink it, you pour it into your eye.
Why, for the love of all that. Here, let me go get the Everclear and we can try this challenge.
This will burn your cornea, for one.
It will burn the mucous membrane around your eye, number
Yeah.
2. And
Oh, but it gets you drunk faster.
I don't care.
So does an enema.
Yeah.
An alcohol enema.
Are we getting to do that
Have
for
at
next
it,
week?
kids.
Is that next W3's next week?
No. Because that's something where the amount of alcohol that it would take you to just get really trashed in a night, if done through enema, will more than kill you a couple of times over. It doesn't take much.
No. Then we go into the, what do we got here? The chat roulette, or are we doing the snorting challenge?
Probably the snorting challenge. Chat roulette's really nothing.
Yeah,
that's
chat
just-
roulette. Okay, guys, chat roulette's just a thing.
Chat roulette is basically just, you're going to go online and you're going to see a lot of guys naked doing inappropriate things.
Very inappropriate things.
That's chat roulette.
That's chat roulette.
I wouldn't really even call that a challenge.
No, I call that just plain stupidity.
Yeah.
Or voyeurism. We could do voyeurism.
That's just a lot. There's a lot of perverts, and most of them are on the internet. Surprise, surprise.
I thought all of them were on the
I
internet
know,
at this
right?
point. The sorting challenge basically is where you take various objects and you try to inhale
Condoms,
them.
balloons,
Condoms, balloons.
strings, what have you.
That goes, okay, you breathe air through your nose, guys. Where does that air go?
These things block airways.
Right here, and they block
Surprise.
airways, so guess what? You suffocate and die.
Yeah. Hey, go for it. Give it a shot.
Now,
Do not try these at
the
home, please.
do not. There should be.
Now, speaking of W3, something that we made an entire special out of is something that's called the Fire Challenge. And in case you can't tell what that is from the name of it, that's a challenge to set yourself on fire.
Pause this video, go back to find the fire challenge.
Watch
and
yesterday's episode for
Oh,
that
yeah,
matter.
watch
We had a clip
yesterday's
from there
episode. We had a clip
yesterday
there.
too, dude. Said put lighter fluid all
Couple
over his
clips
hand.
on there.
Yeah. If you follow W3, or there's a whole playlist of just W3 there, you can watch all of those. But all I have to say is get in the water.
Get in the water!
What you're literally setting yourself on fire. What do you expect? I mean, common sense here, people. And this is the kind of thing that we're talking about. But now we move into current day stuff, okay? Now, I'm actually going to jump to the most extreme and then circle back to what's the most common. Now, there is something that's out there that is called the Blue Whale Challenge, okay? Now, this is primarily, it's hitting big over in Russia, and it's kind of spreading into, like, the UK and stuff. I don't know that it's come to the States yet.
But it's
Hopefully
the internet.
it doesn't.
It's the internet, so it could already be here. You just never know.
There have already been at least 130 deaths as a result of this challenge, and this is as of February the 20th of this year. 130 people dead due to the Blue Whale Challenge. Now, what this is, this one has started on Instagram, where it was basically a hashtag, and I'm not even gonna. I'm so concerned about just how much people are running with these challenges. I don't want to throw too many details out there.
No,
so
I think the less details we can give, the better.
I know, but I mean, I've already said the name of it, so I mean, it's
that's
really
okay.
easy to
That's
look
okay.
up. But anyway, but so you begin the game essentially. And this administrator will contact you over the course of 50 days, giving you a challenge every day. And each day, the challenge gets a little more extreme. I mean, it may start off with something embarrassing or something to that effect, but it moves into things like harming yourself and things like that. And then on the 50th day, you get the challenge to kill yourself. And 130 people, at least, as of last month, there were already 130 people who went through with it.
Why, people?
Just
Why?
to get their 15 minutes.
And I think that's really what all these challenges come down to is how viral can I make this video, number one, and number two, what do I gain from it? If I die, nothing. You gain absolutely nothing.
You gain the knowledge going out that for the next couple of days at most, people on the internet will hear about you. But I guarantee you, if you kill yourself due to a challenge, you become a statistic, for one.
Yeah,
For two, they're going to talk about you for a day or two, and then we're going to move on to whatever the next thing is. Things on the internet do not stay put for long. And even the biggest things on the internet don't stay put for long.
No. I mean, well, we actually talked about one of the bigger things on the internet, and something stupid happened. And guess what? He's not the biggest thing on the internet anymore.
Yeah.
You know, warning to everybody, you have some common sense. Talk to some people. Spread the word out there that don't be a sheeple.
Yeah.
Don't be a sheeple and follow all your friends. I need to do this. I need to do that. I want to get my 10 minutes of fame. No, you don't. You've got to look at things a little more long-term, kids. Yeah. And I know it's hard to hear from a couple old guys sitting behind a camera.
But guess what? We're old because we didn't do crap like this, okay?
That's exactly right.
But to circle back, there's kind of two that are around right now that have become the popular thing. And of course, the biggest one of those, or the most known of those, would be the Tide Pod Challenge.
Yeah.
Now, you know what's funny? If you go back to the beginning of season 2, there was the week that Dee was sick, and it was me and Chapo from GTO Studios. Chapo did a story about the Tide Pod Challenge that day. Now, the day we recorded that, which was the Sunday before the Monday that aired, so the day before, that was the very first time I had ever heard of the Tide Pod Challenge. That was the very first time. So just, 2 months ago, roughly.
Roughly 2 months, yeah. Mm-hmm.
January. So back at the beginning of January was the very first time I ever heard about the Tide Pod Challenge. Since then, there has seriously not been a single day that has gone by that I have not heard something about it.
Yeah, and
how does that happen?
We started the episode off. This guys.
No, it doesn't look anything like a Tide Pod.
It doesn't, but it's the same stuff inside. It's laundry detergent. Mm-hmm. It's designed to degrease things. It's designed to clean dirt off of things. The chemicals in here are not something you want to put in your body.
Ingesting these things can make you go blind. It can kill you.
At the very least, it's going to make you sick to your stomach for days.
Yeah, we're talking, days of the Rias. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And, well, that's the nice way of saying it.
Yep.
Hashtag days of the Rias.
Right there.
Yeah. But now there is a new one, and I hadn't heard of this one until today. And it was hearing of this one that actually sparked this episode. And that is apparently there's a new thing going around to take tobacco, hose it down with Raid, and then smoke it.
Yep.
What in God's name is wrong with you? You've gone from hearing that this thing that looks like, oh, but it looks like candy, but yeah, it will kill you. So now we're just intentionally going to get high on poison.
Poison.
A product that is straight up labeled as killer.
Yep. It kills biological entities. Granted, they're bugs and they're small, and sometimes in our developing minds of the youth, that we don't quite see ourselves as vulnerable as we are. But guys, if it will kill a bug or a mouse,
then a larger amount of it will kill you.
That enough of it will kill you.
You ever set off a bug bomb in your house? Why do you have to leave for 4 hours, or at the very least wear a gas mask? Because it is a more concentrated product of the same kind of product.
So here's some of the statistics. It will induce a zombie-like effect, catatona. It will cause brain hemorrhaging. It will cause bleeding of your lungs.
Sounds like fun.
These are all not things you really want to have happen, guys.
Of course you're getting high off of it. It's killing you.
Yeah.
It's called euphoria. It happens right before you die. Good Lord, people. So just, I know, not as funny of an episode as we usually try to put out, but this could not go ignored.
They are calling it KD.
KD.
Toxic concussion knows as KD.
That's great. That's great.
Yep.
So people, please stop trying to kill yourselves, okay?
Especially for 15 minutes of fame.
Use your brain. What cells you haven't killed yet, use them, please.
Please.
Anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. So, put your thoughts in the comments below. I don't know what else to put in the comments on this.
Go ahead and give us your thoughts on some of these things. If there's some really dangerous or odd challenges that you are seeing that we're not on the internet, go ahead and put those in the comments as well. Follow us across all of our social media platforms where you can connect with us on the Facebook, on the Instagram, and on the Twitter.
Who is Oliver Socia?
Oliver Socia?
Yeah,
all of our social media.
Follow us, Oliver Socia Media.
We're
not owned by Oliver Socia Media. I don't know who that is, but yeah. Well, as long as you're on the social media, well, head on over to Facebook there and get yourself one of these. One of these lovely.
I got the nice orange one going on.
Shirts. I got the blue one. I love the blue. Blue's one of my favorites, I think. But yeah, they're $20 for these short sleeve ones, $22 for the long, and $25 if you would like to get one of our fabulous hoodies. Great to wear on a nice spring evening. But they are extremely soft, extremely comfortable, and available in a vast array of colors. Just tell us what size you would like and what colors. Send us that in a private message there on Facebook, and we'll get that ball rolling for you.
You're watching us on YouTube, so please click subscribe, comment, share our videos across all the world. Let the gospel of the show be told.
Ring out. Indeed. And we'll see you guys back tomorrow with something a little more fun.
Yep.
I'm Candace, and here's your Russian clip of the day.
Hey guys, thanks for watching that video. We hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, and if you liked what you see, go ahead and click on our faces to go ahead and subscribe to get all of our Monday through Friday stuff.
Indeed, and here's a couple of links down below that you can follow to watch more shows like it. Tons of great content right here at Scallywag Productions. We'll see you tomorrow.